Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and we are on Fulgora. Hooray! That's what all this red stuff is. It is definitely Fulgora. You know what? Fulgora is sort of like this, supposed to be a purple planet, but it looks very red to me. I mean, it's kind of a purplish red, but still, it's very red. Anyway, right. What we need here, these are iron chests, right? Probably. Yes, I think they are. We can make some. How many are we lacking? Do we know? I don't think we know. Do I have any roboports? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there they are. Okay, that's why. That would be why. Let's make sure that our center area is covered by the roboport. Kind of important. And then we can get other things here. So what are we lacking? Looks like 24 iron chests, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is fine. No doubt we'll need another one at some point. Anyway, we are making stuff, which is really great. We needed concrete, I think, right, to make more of these thingies. I think it was like 20 concrete each. Where are you, thingies? There they are. 20 each, right. So we have to wait for a little bit more concrete recycling to happen. I'm kind of conflicted on what I want to do next, whether we do a mall or we do something else. I think what we do is we do start the mall. I think that's a good idea. So if you go to Space Age, there is a mall for for Fulgora. Now this is a full-size mall. Actually, let's go ahead and put it right here. We can clear out those poles. That would be okay. Let's do a little bit of walking space on either side there. I could put it near the train station. That would be okay. I guess that doesn't matter because that's going to leave anyway, but yeah. Okay. We got all the material on us, so that shouldn't be a big deal. The only thing we really need to add is going to be these lightning rods. So let's just go ahead and add some of those. We can probably balance out and help out our rail lines here. Okay. All right. Even if they're not connected to the network, they will still catch lightning bolts. Sometimes it's hard to tell which symbol is which, but it's fine. Oh, I need more. I'm gonna make more of those. Wait till it gets placed. Okay. And now we need a lot more stuff. We need more power poles. We need other things as well. So let's start making stuff. Okay, we ran out of material. Ran out of everything, basically. Here's some fuel if we want to make more bricks. We are getting some stone as well. Oh, yes, of course. Let's just grab all this stuff on this. I didn't notice that side. I'm just like, it's fine. Whatever. Whatever. So now we're only going to get electricity once there is a lightning storm. Anyway, I want to make some power poles. There we go. We were actually lacking iron for those and not other stuff, so this is going to be good. But of course there's no lightning storms during the daytime. I forgot to say that part. So why don't we add some accumulator banks? I think that might also be a good idea, just to add those in here. Oh, now it's starting to be nighttime, which is great. So we can actually get some other stuff done here. Well, the other thing we can do is create a link to this. We don't need our turret creep laser for sure, But we can grab our Fulgora book and put it down here just for easier, yeah, easier blueprinting and stuff. So we're just gonna hold down shift and click, and then you can make multiple of these around. Not sure how many I can build here, but and I don't know actually if I have enough lightning collectors to serve all of these guys here at the moment. This song thing sounds really funky with that. Almost sounds electrical. Okay. Go ahead and place one maybe up there. Okay. Okay, looks like we can't place any more down. And that's relatively okay at the moment. We really need to do a lot more collection. Did we already have the night cycle? Was that the night cycle? Oh my god, it feels like so short if that was it. Whoops. Okay. We also need signals for the train. 4, 5. Actually, we don't need signals, do we? Not really. Okay. We do... Did we get any production? We did get production, so we must have had a cycle. Okay. Now, with some of these items to get base materials, we are going to need to have to recycle them. So we need to make more recyclers, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually take these off the thing here, so that we can place down recyclers for recycling recycled products. I know that sounds delightful. Okay, we need more steel. There we go. We're getting some production here, a little bit. But I think what we really need is more lightning rods. So what I'm going to do is do a lightning rod next to a big power pole. And we can do those as a pair, kind of. Well, crap. I was going to do that, and then it seems like I can't. I guess I'll just have to put these down manually, because otherwise it just brings up my my grid, and or my placement grid, and that's like not great. Too much. Okay, now we have all... Actually, that looks really cool. I'll leave that little mini half building up there. Okay, so we need to make more of these, and we need to make more regular or steel power poles. So we'll make some of those. What are we missing for the recyclers? Looks like steel plates. So if we stop making power poles, maybe we can get some of that done. But I do feel like we would do a lot better if we had efficiency modules, and we are missing those in these guys. So let me go and ship some stuff. Maybe we put the efficiency in the miners as well. Whoopsies, that one's out of whack. We put them in the miners, and then these guys can still have quality. So let's do that. Let's go and tell the ship to grab those things. We don't need these anymore. We could use some steel. I mean, let us be honest about this. Let's see. 400. That would really do well for us. Concrete is really expensive to ship, so I think we'll skip that. But let's get like 300 modules. Okay, 200 on the way. That's good. And then quality module 2s. I think we do like 100 of these, maybe? Something like that. Not enough to fill. Okay, 250 on the way. So, maybe we just go with 250 for this. I think that's good. If we do 250, that would be great. Steel we're gonna get on the way 50. You know what? I'll take 50 for now. Let's take 50. And then as soon as these are loaded, we're gonna send the ship. So if I click go, I wonder, nope. I thought it meant, since it says on the way, I thought that means like literally on the rocket coming to us. Because I know if a rocket is launching, then it will not go to the next planet. So, all right, then they're going to transfer it all the way back to the, oh God. All right, it's fine. Whatever. It'll be fine. Somehow it will be fine. Okay. So, actually, I don't know that we need that much fuel. We don't actually have ore on this planet, so that's one of the reasons I didn't take fuel. I guess if you need stone bricks... Maybe we do need stone bricks, though. Ah, yes, we do actually need stone bricks. So, let me conjure some furnaces. I guess steel furnaces would be best. Because these things are made with stone bricks. We don't even have any stone bricks anymore, so that's not good. So... All right, let me just chuck those in away land. And we can put those there, not that we need it. Okay, and we build a furnace setup. Like this. And we put in this. So technically, we could make just inserters, regular inserters. So, we want to ask for stone. Sure. And fuel, like 10. Yep. That's what we want. And that's what we want. Yay. And is this in a Roboport zone? It is. But it has no things. And this has no bots. There we go. Okay, so now it will deliver the stone and the fuel. And we're using our first things. Oh, and it's also delivering to the mall. That's quite excellent. Okay, cool. So here we have a very small area of smelters. I'm just going to move these over here. Because why not? There we go. That's a little bit more out of the way, and it's better. Okay. So, how's our ship doing? You guys moving yet? Did you get your stuff yet? Yes, you did. So, go to Fulgora. Okay. Okay. Those managed to get started. Excellent. So now we have bricks. Hooray! Which means we can make more lightning collectors, which was what we were lacking. I don't think we're getting stone bricks from here, are we? No. I'll feel really silly if we are. No, we're not. We're not. We're only getting concrete. Ooh, you know what? If I do something, if I mirror this, then it'll be easier to shift-click those. Yes, I do think of everything. I mean, not everything, but a lot of things. I do think of a lot of things. One of the things we really need to focus on is getting steel, to make more lightning rods so that we'll have more power. Because obviously the night is short, the day is long, and we're not getting enough energy here. So that's not great. I'm going to go ahead and make some repair packs. And yeah, there we go. We repaired these bits here. There are so many lights here. So many lights. Actually, I can make some. They're cheap. And we have all the materials. So I'll just make them all and then place them down. Though that will increase the amount of electricity we're using. 50 kilowatts. How much does an inserter use? 15. Wow. 15, and these take 50? No, 5. I was like, oh, okay. Actually, we don't even need lights, do we? We don't actually need lights anymore. Okay. I'm going to figure this out. Oh, that's right. One of the things I don't like is that you delete all of your deconstruction planners when you leave them on a planet. That, I think, is not great. I don't like that at all. I guess you have to put them in your blueprint book to link them or something. I don't know. I'm not that big of a fan of this. Anyway, so lamps. Where are the lamps? Here they are. Okay. I'm gonna just delete them all. We cannot afford the energy. Sorry. Sorry, game. Sorry, everyone. Can't afford lamps. We have night vision goggles anyway, so hopefully nobody's suffering too much. Looks like ship is still coming. Ship is doing fine. It is not getting damaged in the least, as you see. When it gets damaged, just FYI, basically stuff takes hit points damage. You know, it goes down like a biter's attacking it. And your ship can repair it over time, but it takes a very, 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 very long time. I feel like that should be increased, and it can only do one item at a time as well. If it gets destroyed, it will be rebuilt instantly if you have items on board. They have to be on board and assembled. So, okay, very nice. So, I think I'm going to send the ship back, because obviously there's nothing we can take to here. Let's go back to Novice, and I will figure out what else we're going to send to it. Maybe we keep these items. Yeah, maybe we load it and then send it when we're ready in case there are other things that we need. So, oh, we can make 40 of them? Wow. Let's make 20 of them. And I do want to make more recyclers as well. Ooh, 8. Nice. Because we're going to use another thing here. Let's see. Superconductors. Destroyers. Ah, yes. This is another fun thing. Programmable recycling. Oh, yes. This is kind of interesting. Connect extensions of recyclers, blue chests with red wires. I don't remember what this is, actually. So we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Oh, okay. So what this does is this checks for amounts of stuff in the circuit network, including these chests. And if it's above this amount, it tells one of these chests to request it and destroy it. So some of these items will be destroyed, as in like the stone. Other items like steel, not steel, anything made in a furnace or a chemical plant will be destroyed, I think. At least I think so. I'll check. But circuits will be deconstructed into component parts like green circuits and copper wire. And gears will go down to iron and that kind of thing. But anything that's been made in a furnace or a chem plant, I believe, just gets destroyed. Let me look at batteries. I'm not actually sure about batteries. Batteries, recycling. Battery recycling. Oh, it does give you iron and copper plate. Okay. But things like solid fuel... oh, you get a 25% chance to get solid fuel back. So, yeah, there's always a chance that it doesn't recycle. Also, we do need some quality modules in these. That's important. Let me go from mode here and get these guys in here. Oh, I can just do that. That's easier. Okay. So, have I not made any? No, I've been making lightning rods. Of course I have. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Let me continue our... Can I? No, I still can't see the... That's so weird that it does that. I don't know why. Basically, you want to cover as much land area as possible to collect all the lightning strikes that happen. Gosh, it sounds very spiky, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, I can't make one. Shoot. All right, need more steel. This is connected. Okay, yep. It's all connected. Did I connect all this? Oh, no. Oh, no. No wonder we're lacking power. No. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of these last thingies because I don't have enough steel. So we're gonna have to take this up here. Jeez! Ah! That's so frustrating to me when I mean, I knew I did it when I did it, right? We weren't using any accumulators this whole time, so no wonder we weren't... Oh, at least we had some stored up. That was good. All right. So, also, now that we have the modules, let's place those in the miners. Okay, nice. And now we can recycle this stuff. So these guys... Looks like we need some power there. Okay, good, good. And this is connected there, I think. Yes, okay. Very nice. And we also need some decider combinators as well. I think these are deciders. No, they're arithmetic ones. All right, let's go. 2 of those. Getting done. Yo, perfect. So, steel, yes. Steel, more steel, gears. Stealing the steel so the bots can't get it. Ah! Naughty. Because I want to make more recyclers. We really need more recyclers. They're trying to feed the mall at the moment, and I think that... kind of want to, like, delete this for now. I don't want it to feed them all. I really want it to not feed them all. I just want it to feed me. Feed me, Seymour. There we go. Because we definitely need more of these guys up here, so... Okay. Come on, steel. More steel. I guess if I had a request for steel, I would get it, probably. Let's turn off this. We can keep the trash on. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no. No, no. No, 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 no. Actually, I can have some things trashed. This one, let's add... I just want steel. Can I have some steel, please? God, it's like pulling teeth getting this steel. That's rough. Need 2 more. There's 1. There's 2. Okay. Can make 1 more recycler. The more recyclers we have, obviously, the more we're gonna get. This thing, when it's full, is designed to run through an entire red belt of material. Just FYI, if you're wondering. So it's going a little bit slow right now, but that's just because we don't have enough enough recyclers there working, and we probably won't have enough input. So I should go and keep building right now. I think that's a better idea. I'll let the steel kind of build up, hopefully, and we'll try to... You know what I should do here? Maybe we... Well, I guess I can walk. It's okay to walk here. Let me just... How do we want to do this? Probably we want to station around this area, I guess. So let me grab the thingy here. Like that. That's good. Okay. It's not particularly graceful, but it will do. Come on. Have I run out of rails? I bet I ran out of rails. Bet I totally ran out of rails. Alright, well that's a thing we actually do need. So do I have rails here somewhere? Probably. That's a thing that needs steel too. Amazing. 11 rails. Oh no. God. Let's see. So I got a little bit of steel, but yeah, this is what we're... I guess we can keep on bringing some steel. It's kind of funny because at some point you just like, you have too much of it. So steel, recycling is, yeah, you don't get any iron back from it at all. So, oh, wow, we're getting some interesting stuff. It looks like we're over, huh? What is going on here? I don't understand what's happening here. Input -1. I'm not sure what I did here. This is not running properly at all. Output each. So this is divide by 20. This is times -1. Okay. So it's outputting... Something is wrong here, I think. Oh, the input is not connected, that's why. I think I connected the wrong side. So now the input is... Let's see, read contents. Okay. So we have these and we're outputting negatives of all this. So then we have this divided by 20. Why is it dividing by 20? What it should be doing is it should be taking the constant plus what we have and seeing what we need. So oh, you know what we should be doing? Ah, I figured it out. Sorry, brainless. Okay, so the constants should be minused by 1. And this was, of course, supposed to add there. And that's where we're getting this here. So these times a negative. Wait, why does it say not connected? What did I connect it to? Nothing? Why is it not connecting properly? Oh, because it's not there. That's why. No wonder it wasn't working. It might have been properly wired to begin with, and then I just didn't put it down, so of course it's not. Okay. Ah, that's why it's wired with green here, as we see. Okay. So that makes a lot more sense. All right, there we go. So we now have all these output signals like this. So why is it dividing by 20? That's a good question. So we output negative numbers. But it is, weirdly enough, it's requesting some of the normal items. Oh, no, it's not requesting normal items at all. Makes the request for chests reasonable. Ah, I see. So basically, it doesn't want to send 1,000 to each chest. So it would spread it out amongst the chests. I think that's the idea. So, interestingly, it is now no longer outputting the non-normal items onto the list here, which is what I want. I don't want it to recycle these items at all. So that's good. Okay. I wonder why. I do wonder why. But anyway, the reason that this exists, this is a destroyer array that I made. And the reason it exists is so that when these chests start to fill up, and they will fill up, trust me, they will fill up. I know it doesn't seem like that now, but yes, they will. They will fill up, and then you have issues of overcrowding. So you want to destroy those items you don't need. And this is one of the easier ways to do it. Instead of manually setting all of these things, you can set it once and then have a whole array destroying stuff. Really easy. Actually, I can do this. What is this called again? I forgot. Destroyer array or something? Destroyer. Okay. Destroyer. Now, in some ways, you don't care about destroying, but instead you want to recycle. So the way I do that is I grab, well, we're going to need another recycler for that. Let's see if I can grab some more. Steel plate, please. I have 16. That's good. 17. Let's see. That would be here. And we have... Oh, no, that's programmable recycling. Of course it is. Ah, okay. All right, all right. Sorry. Brain just, like, did not do well there. Let's put a couple of those down. In fact, those probably shouldn't be called destroyers. I want to change the name of this group to... I shouldn't change the name because... I hate the way this interface works here. This is not good. I can't change the name of it. Because it's change, not edit. And I'd have to copy it item by item. Can I just copy it like this? No. Yeah, if I shift right click, it deletes it. Great. Perfect. I think I'll have to just do it again at some point. 2K. And I forgot what the first item was on here. That's not good. All right, let's compare. See what we have down here. Come on, give me the thing. So, it's copper cable, I think. No, we have copper cable. Okay. You never want to destroy the pink stuff, by the way. Never. Do not ever destroy the pink stuff. Never. I hope you heard me. Like, never. Never. Concrete, it was. Okay, concrete. 2K. Alright, well. So... Ah, these are actual destroyers. Okay, so these are destroyers basically that feed back into each other, so they literally destroy stuff. I don't want that. I want a recycler. So let me just delete this right now. And we're going to recycle stuff. So I know this might seem crazy, but we're going to start recycling something like advanced circuits. Okay. So we're going to say... we're going to request circuits, but we're only going to turn this on if circuits greater than, let's just say 1500 or 1700, because remember our destroy point is like 2000. So we want to do it less than destroying. Oh, it's actually, yeah, it's 2000. So if it's a 1700, then we can recycle them and get that out of here. And that will go into a red chest. So let's X this and move it up, because a lot of these things are going to be quite, what do you call it? We're going to need a lot of them. So these guys, oh no, they are grabbing, that's interesting, because it doesn't show any non-normal that are output, and yet this thing is still requesting some non-normal ones. That seems like a bug. Set requests. Huh. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that happening, because that's not right. But yet, there's a lot of stuff still in there. That's really, really strange. No. Okay, I can't really grab it here. Oh my god. Okay. Let me just take this off for now. I don't want it to set any requests at the moment, because I don't want it to destroy the pink stuff. Can I do things like... This is interesting. I wonder if I can filter signals for, like, if thing is non-normal or something like that. I can try. I don't know if it is going to do anything. Let's try with a decider. Maybe a selector. No, a selector is not the right thing, I don't think. Or maybe a selector is the right thing. I can try it. I haven't used selectors very much. All right, let's look at the decider, wherever you went. Where's the... Oh, probably ate the decider. Okay, there it is. Okay. So, if we look at this... Okay. If... Can we do something if this greater than... normal? If steel greater than steel normal, can I do that? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, what about the selector? Does that do anything? I want to find a way to filter the things by if it's a normal quality filter. Yes, okay. Ah, here we go. Quality filter. If... Okay, I think we can use this. Okay, okay, we may need this. So we're gonna do this. So if this equals normal, then we pass it to there. Is that right? It's getting all kinds of signals and it's only passing the normal ones. Ah, yay! Okay, Good. Now, here, though, we need to make sure that we have... we need to put in that ore. And we'll just put, like, an extreme amount, like 1 million ore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We need 1 million ore. Okay. Oh, this is good. Well, I learned a thing today. Hooray. So there we go. So it's only going to set a filter for things that are way past the number. So gears, we do really have that many. Wow, okay. So I want to get a thing to get gears changed. Because we're going to need steel, or we're going to need iron for stuff. So let's build another recycler if we can. Or 3. Sounds great. Okay, so here we want to do this, iron. And we're going to do... we have to set our thing for iron. If it's less than 1.7. Yes. What else can we recycle? So we might need blue chips recycling. I know that sounds scary, but this is what we learn on Fulgora. How to make best use of our stuff. Okay, so if it's greater than 1.7k, then we can recycle those. Basically, we need them to get green chips. What else can we recycle? Let's see. I think that's pretty much all. We could recycle batteries. Let's get this one doing batteries. But already, you see, we're starting to build up quite a lot of stuff here. Okay, there's our batteries. Yay. And then again, batteries above the amount specified. There we go. Okay. So that's going to get some stuff going. And now I want to get this placed back here. All right, and we can actually grab some rails. Not many, but some. Ooh, but I'll take all of your steel. Thank you very much. We definitely need more of these things. We need more concrete of all odd things. Okay. I'll take some of that. Wow, 436 concrete. Fantastic. So now we definitely want to focus on more scrap making endeavors. So let's just take those this way. Very good, very good. And then these, when they start to operate, they will give us more of the materials that we need. This is working really well, actually. I'm quite pleased with this. Now, stuff you're going to get, like iron ore, that, I forget, that might come from concrete, actually. I'm not sure. But that can be smelted. We don't need very many smelters, just a couple, literally a couple. So, you can get one of these steel furnace arrays. Again, we don't need electric furnaces. It's a drain on electricity, and it's also not needed because we have the fuel. We have plenty of fuel that's going to get destroyed anyway, so might as well use it for something useful. Okay, whoops. Now, the other thing we're going to need on Fulgora is to make holmium plate. That's another interesting item to think about. Okay, let me get this steel furnace put down, and then we can start to have plates. And this is basically to feed them all so that we can start to really build a factory here. Oh, God. The sun! Oh, no, I took my hat to the other area of the apartment. Crap. All right, let's see if we can build this railroad here. Come on. Hello. Oh, we don't have the thing. Ah, crap. Okay. We don't have the pillar. Oh, no. Refined concrete needed. Oh, no. Oh, no. So, making refined concrete, ah, yes, it needs concrete and water. Water is made by, probably noticed ice cubes coming from the recycling. So, yes, that's a thing. what I want to do is grab very selected items. I don't want to turn on my personal logistics yet because that's just going to like overkill them all, basically. I'm looking for chemical plants. I don't know why there are a couple that aren't active. Let me see. Let's see. Chem plant. Might have been one of those. Let's see. Are they requesting anything? No. Weird. Alright, well. Let's get chemical plant going on here. And what I'm going to do is just link this to the requester box. And the box is going to be set requests. And, yeah. So then we'll be able to get those things. We do need a lot of iron for things like pipes. Because right now we don't have any iron for that. I guess I can give this one iron. And turn off requests here right now. Just because I would rather this go to the chem plants than anything else. Okay, and it needs gears, so that should be getting going very shortly. Okay, I need gears, so pick up some of those. And the steel. Steel is a struggle. I'm not really sure why. It's kind of a strange thing. Sometimes on Fulgora you feel like you have tons of steel, and other times you feel like, oh my god, where's the steel? Why don't I have steel, you know? It's really strange. So I do have a lot of chips I can probably give to the base here. I think I'll do that. And then the bots can distribute them to the mall. Because to get green chips, the easiest way is actually deconstructing these blue chips. Let's see. I need to construct a train engine or two. I need actually 2 of those. Because it needs to be a double-headed train. How many do I need again? Let's see, I need 30, and I have 18. Oh, there's more. Nice. Nice one. How many rails do I have? Oh, I have a bunch of rails, actually. Wow. Okay, well, let's go build rails. Oh, we can't because we were building these things. Yes, we needed refined concrete. And for that, we needed chemical plants. Okay, we needed things and stuff. My god, okay. Right, so we can easily build a melting plant here. I think that would be okay. Wow, we have 12. How did I get 12? That seems like a lot. Okay. So this is going to ice melting, sure. We'll just connect it here. Request. Okay, and then I'm gonna get a machine here. And we're gonna make the refined we're gonna make these things, right? No, refined concrete. That's what we're gonna make. Okay. So actually, what we can do is move this like there. Sure. And we need an input and an output. Actually, we do want a fast output on this. Okay, set requests. So, I need a red chest. Oh, okay, we can make one. Good, good. Did it put it somewhere else? Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. I took my red chest. No. No. Help. Now I have 8. Okay. No! Stop this game! What are you doing? Oh, it feels like sometimes those areas are a little bit too big. There, finally. Okay. Now let's get this placed down. So now we should be getting water. This thing... It's weird that I'm not seeing it actually request anything. Do I need to set this for something else? Let's see. Set recipe? No, not set recipe. We need to read ingredients, maybe. Does that do it? That does it. Okay. Whoops. So this one up here needs to be read recipe. Read ingredients. There we go. Yeah, okay. Interesting, interesting. That's an easier way than fooling with all of the amounts, because when you do the read recipe, it requests enough for one craft, which is almost always not what you want to do. But in a case where your mall on Fulgora is going to suffer for a bit while you're trying to build up production of stuff, it's a good choice. So this thing also we want to do read ingredients. And that's going to set these ingredients, maybe one day. Set requests. Wait. Oh. Why did you do this thing? Okay, so now it's getting these things. It needs steel. It also needs iron sticks. Let me see if I have those somewhere. Oh god, the sun again. Okay, sticks. I do have a stick maker here. And it's asking for iron. Okay, we good? What does it need? It needs steel. Okay. Give it some of my steel. There we go. Alright, so the refined concrete, I'm going to grab it when it gets finished crafting here. Okay, so I got 10. How many thingies does that make? 0, apparently. Oh, I need 20. Oh my god. Okay. Do I have a thing that makes these things? Okay. Okay, I just had to go get my hat. Oof. So, now I forgot my train of thought. Oh no! Okay, it does look like we need some modules to be made as well. Do I have those in the mall? Probably. There are some amounts of modules here. It looks like we probably can't get these. Those are 2s, not 3s. I swear these were 3s when I looked at it 2 seconds ago. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to need a small amount of level 2 modules. But yeah, the mall is going to eat up a lot of materials. So basically our focus should be to get as many of these recyclers made as possible. I'm thinking maybe I should just turn off a lot of the requesters for now. As in just turn them off. And it'll send a lot of the materials back back to the world, which is also nice. So, engines. I don't know if we need engines or not. Oops. Okay, so those we can use. Tanks, yeah, let's keep tanks, pumps. Recyclers, yes, absolutely. We need recyclers. You make stuff, please. Accumulators, probably worth making right now. But, makers of modules, let's not. Not right now. Not yet. I think we can turn those off. A lot of them don't even have like part of the materials, so that tells me, yeah, we're not quite ready for this yet. I thought about making this mall in 2 parts because of this kind of thing, and then I thought, nah, that seems too complicated. And then I thought, now I'm thinking, probably should worry about that more. I'm gonna turn off radars just because we don't really need them right now. We do need miners. The chests, yes. Probably not this one, though. We don't need purple chests, and we probably don't need buffer chests either. I'd rather focus on the other chests. Alright, what about inserters? All those are needed. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, very good. And I think I want to do an extra request for... I think what we do is not this. We give that back to the universe. And then we request instead the machines that the mall is going to make for us. I think that's a better idea. To request lightning rods, to request recyclers, and then we can place them down. There we go. See, there's already being made. We have stuff. 1 on the way. Look at that. Massive amounts. No, we actually had 20. Or maybe we built some of those. I think we built some of those anyway. So some of these things are going to get made, which is great. And then we need to... Obviously, the bots are also going to construct some of the things. I think maybe not as many bots as we think because we don't actually have any in the network. So let's put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 6? Sure. Let's do 6 bots for construction, and then we can add more later. Now, these things, I did actually want to Control X and remove these bits here. And instead, rotate them and put them down here. So we need 1, 2, 3. I think that's right. Yes. Okay. And then we can X these bits here. And rotate them. Okay, good. Alright, so let's also connect these together so they pass on the signal, which we don't have that signal. We also need to make a lot of those inserters. So these guys are missing a lot of green chips. Yeah, we're not actually recycling blue chips yet. So I think maybe we do this at a lower amount. How many is it reading in the network? Why is it connected to the thing? I don't know why this is this way. Whoops. I did the wrong thing. Why did I do it this way? That doesn't even make sense. What am I doing? Okay, these should be this. We should connect these and we should do this thing less, if it's less than 1700, or maybe if it's greater, that would even be better. If it's greater, copy. We'll paste these on down. So this is going to be blue chips greater than, let's do blue chips greater than 200. Then we can request, and these are going to be batteries, of course. Those are just going to give us copper and iron plates. And then this is requesting iron gears. It should be, I believe. Yeah, iron gears. So if gears greater than 1700, it's needing to request, because right now they have been just dumped in to this place. There we go. Okay, and we're going to get some stuff and things. Now, we need to copy. Let's do it from map mode, just in case we have some of these quality modules hanging around somewhere. Give them quality. You always want quality in all of your recyclers. Always. Like, it's required. Like, this is rules of the Catherine. Required. Hear me? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Ice. Ice is interesting. Ice, anything that turns into a liquid, like holmium plate or ice, quality doesn't matter because liquids don't have quality. So that's an important thing to remember when you're looking at these things. Oh, wow, we got all of these done. That's great. I do think it's important to do certain modules. Like, I don't think we need to do these. Okay, that's fine. Trash unrequested. But these guys, we definitely want to do these, and we want to do quality. Why is there no quality in my mall? That is terrifying. Dude. Alright, fine. We'll just have to add it then. Okay, fine. Okay, and we'll add this back there. Okay. So this is going to be quality 2s. And we're only, I think maybe we only do one quality 1 out here or something like that. Or activate one quality 1. Here, you. Yes, assign. Yes, okay. Whoops. Okay. These are the right things, right? Yeah, they are. Okay, good. I have to add that to my list. I feel like there's so many more things on my list. Okay. I'll put chem plants in Fulgora Mall. Let's see, quality 1 and 2. All right, if there's anything else missing, let me know. I think we have a lot of what we need. It's so funny because I spent so many hours making this mall. Many, many hours. And then it's like, it's still missing stuff. So I do try my best, and I do test these things in case you're one of these meowers who's like, well, you don't test anything. Yes, I do. I absolutely test stuff. So don't meow about that. Okay. I see a problem with this situation here. We have a situation where we need these to go into a belt mixing thing, but we don't have any cliff explosives. So what I'm thinking is if I build the belt mixer down here, or it's a belt balancer technically. If you want to be technical, we can be technical. Here it is. It's here. We want to make sure that it's at least 1 away from the wall. Sure. Okay, but then we need to move this thing on this side as well, I think. So let's move that to there. Oh, okay, that's fun. You go there, and you go there. And then we need to do something like that. But if we move one of these down here, for example, we can change these belt positions somewhat. Oh my god, really, game? Dude. No. So, this one, that won't work there. Nope. Oh my god, they won't work anywhere here. This is not good. Okay, fine. Do it this way then. So, the reason I'm doing this is because we want to empty the entire train. And if it's dependent on one of these things, maybe getting clogged up, whatever, then the train is going to sit here forever and the other machines will starve elsewhere in the factory. So we always want to do belt balancers to make sure that that doesn't happen. So we're going to bring this back. And let's get some fun things like lightning rods here. Okay. There we go. And okay, very good. Get rid of this. Okay, cool. So, and then this thing here is to make sure that it goes on both sides of the belt evenly, because there are times when maybe the maul, you know, like on novice, especially when you have a belt-based system, it takes from one side of the belt more than others, and so you want to make sure that those are mixed. Okay, it's looking good. These guys probably are going to go out here to more of these kind of arrays. I guess the challenge is now, since we have all of these machines working already, we need to build another array, but we don't actually have enough scrap, because as you see, these machines aren't even getting scrap. So the next challenge is getting rails. We need rails to build stuff. So we have a lot of rails, but I'm not seeing that we have any of these platforms yet. So I want to try to get some of those rail supports. Did we get any? No. Did I get any concrete? No. Damn it. Is it building some? These rail supports? The sigh is real, man. We're gonna sigh like something like nothing else, man. We're gonna sigh. So, alright, I'm gonna put that on the thing too. So we're gonna need rail supports. I feel like this is an old version of this mold, because I swear I put them in there. Rail ramps. Alright, that's gonna be added to my thing. Now what is missing? Needs iron sticks. Okay. So I want to request the refined concrete, which obviously I'm not getting. Part of the problem is it looks like we might be requesting too many rail bits here. So let's request less, like 5. And then we'll put this one at, oh, that one's at 8. Okay, so we can have them even at 8 each. That way they should actually get even amounts of iron sticks. And this should actually be producing, because I think it's only produced those 10 pieces. Yeah, products finished 1. Literally only did 1 craft of this, so that's not good. So we're gonna need to get more iron plates, and that's a bit of a struggle because of the recycling at the moment. So how are we doing? Are we having... Okay, we are getting some amount of this. How much do we have right now? We have... Okay, we're just at the cusp of 1.7k. So it's going as fast as it can, but it's not going very fast. We can say that for certain. Of course, we're not getting very much iron ore either. That's kind of a side problem. But I really do need those rail supports. So can we do this game, please? How much does it need? It needs 8 sticks for each craft. I might think about stealing some. Let's see. Alright, I'll just make these 8 sticks. I'm stealing the iron plates. There we go. That's what we're talking about here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boom. Okay. Now I can make iron sticks to my heart's content. It's always a way to do stuff, man. There's always a way. There we go. We really need this refined concrete, because I need to get those trains running. It's really important. Actually, we only have 1 locomotive, so we really need another locomotive. Let me see if I can get some steel. Oh, Okay, 4 and none. Okay. We really need a locomotive, please. So I have 8. All right, I'll let it think about it. Let it think about its actions. Okay, I have 34. That's nice. Okay. I can steal some of this steel, but that won't help me very much because I need both items, not just one. Still need a ton of steel here, though. Maybe I can steal some from elsewhere, though. Let's put you there. This doesn't look like it's connected to anything. Huh. That's weird. I thought I put the combinator there. Weird. Oh, well. Why are you guys hanging around? This is weird. Why are they just, like, hanging around? That's not right. That seems very strange. They should have at least gone to a roboport. Oh, you know why? Because we don't have any storage chests. That's why. Alright, let's put in a couple of storage chests right outside the zone. No, we will not. Put them right here. We shouldn't need very many. So bots can put stuff in there. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of them. They were hanging around for me as I was telling them to, hey, get rid of this stuff. Okay, I thought they would store it in here, to be honest. I thought they would store it there, but they didn't. Okay then. Well then. Alright, cool. So, anyway. We did get... Alright. Do I need more sticks? I'll just make some anyway. And see if we can get those other things made. Wow, ran out of ice. I'll give it some ice. Actually, this thing can request more than one ice. Let's do... turn off this or take off this. Sometimes it annoys, it's annoying. It's very annoying to do this. There we go. 50 is better. Sure. Okay. Because sometimes it just inhibits production and stuff. Okay. Let's put holmium ore back into the world. Put scrap back into the world. And actually, this thing should be a requester chest, probably. Oh, no, it should not be a requester chest. I guess it could be a requester chest. And then it just requests scrap. Sure. So any scrap that ends up in a box somewhere could be shuttled there. All right. Alas, we have no more time for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Hope you have enjoyed all of the scrappiness, scrap challengingness of this place. Fulgora takes a bit to spin up, especially if you're trying to take a minimal amount of stuff to a planet. What we could do is we could keep shipping ourselves stuff from Novice. That is definitely a possibility, especially since this ship is not doing a whole heck of a lot. I am going to add another platform. We'll call it the Enterprise. And that is going to be our bigger ship. And we'll wait till that gets loaded, and then we'll be able to put in the blueprint so that Novice is busy. It's going to be doing stuff while we're out here. We could ship ourselves some more stuff. But I kind of also like the idea of starting from very little on Fulgora. I think it's a good idea to start that way. Could be good. Yeah, so anyway. That is all we have time for today. Again, huge thank you to all of my wonderful patrons and everyone who supports me. Really appreciate you checking out my videos and coming along for the journey. And yeah, I hope I shall see you soon. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.